Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm going to show you a match I played against AD last season on my way to number 1 in the world. If you guys don't know who AD is, he's the best player in all of Stormbound right now. He has finished number 1 multiple times before, so this is going to be a very difficult match. Thankfully, I draw the best start for this deck, which is Azure Hatchers. Azure Hatchers allows me to take control of the middle of the field, threatening to use Toxic Sacrifice to explode it and all of his units. AD is smart though. He places his units on the side and doesn't let me explode my Azure Hatchers. This forces me to play offensively. However, I don't realize that I've fallen right into his trap. To stop Azure Hatcher's ability, he uses Frost Hexers and then Boomstick Officers to clear both units. I'm now in a lot of trouble. Being behind by this much board presence this early in the match is a sure way to lose. To try and take some of it back, I played Toad the Elevated. Thankfully, it jumps in front of his larger unit. Then I play Copperskin Rangers to weaken all of his units and turn on my Brood Sages later. Brood Sages is a very important card in any frog deck, allowing you to summon 5 frogs per poison unit to the field. Unfortunately, frogs do not do well against a very, very large unit. This means that I'll have to use my Boomstick Officers to try and weaken it down, before weakening it again with Toxic Sacrifice and then playing my Brood Sages. I don't get the full value for my frogs, and his unit still isn't dead. This is looking very bad. My best hope in this match is to get some lucky damage in and then use Siren of the Seas to finish off the game. However, to do that, I'm first going to need to actually get some units on the field. Even more difficult, I'm going to have to get those units to go into his base. This is going to be very hard against a Zavana deck, who is constantly clearing me and playing big threats at my baseline. This turn was not that strong for him, so I think I'm going to have a chance now. I'm going to cycle Siren of the Seas because I want to see her later in the game. Luckily, I draw back into my wonderful Toad the Elevated. Now I'm threatening to kill his Zavana with my Toad, and this will force him to play a tiny bit of defense. I have more units than him, so I want him to waste time trying to kill my units, so that way eventually I get enough mana to play Bragda and buff all of my frogs. He's not making it easy though, because instead of giving me small units to hit with Primordial Bragda, he's instead spamming the field with a bunch of high power units. In this upcoming turn, Toxic Sacrifice is going to be essential to clearing the most of his units possible. If I can just survive a couple more turns, maybe I stand a chance. Cycling Green Prototypes draws me into Heliotroopers, which will be even better at clearing his own Green Prototypes. The timer's getting close, and so that way it doesn't run out, I have to play Erratic Neglects first. Then I clear his last unit. I'm at very low base strength, so I'm going to die if he plays Sleet Stompers, which deal 14 damage to my base. Luckily, he only has Warfront Runners. These will deal 7 damage, leaving me at 1 health. He decides not to run into my base, and instead clears some of my units while applying more pressure to me. It's coming up to my turn, and it looks like he left me a unit to hit with Primordial Bragda. I don't need Siren yet. I'll need her later in the game. I'll cycle her away. Ooh, Brood Sages. I like that. I'll poison everything first, buff my units, and then block just enough of the board so that way hopefully he can't kill me with Sleet Stompers. I just have to pray, because I think he has Rhymlings and Sleet Stompers in hand. I could be dead right now. Oh, he shakes my hand. Does he have it? He doesn't have it. Very unlucky for AD. It's not over just yet though. Even though I'm not dead, he gets a lot of value on the board, even buffing his unit by a whole 15 strength. It's going to be hard to clear that. Thankfully, I get some damage in. Now, if I draw Siren of the Seas, he is dead. I'm going to force him to defend my Boomstick Officers because if he lets them run into the base, he's dead. Now I can spend the rest of my units on defense. I want to try and draw into Siren, because she will be able to one-shot him. Oh no, my next hand does not have Siren. I really hope I see her soon. Thankfully, his turn doesn't seem to be a great one. He spends it clearing my units, stopping them from moving, and then clogging the very last column so that way I cannot move up and kill him. Now that it's my turn, I think I'm going to get rid of Azure Hatchers. I won't be seeing many frogs this match. I'm going to clog the field a little bit, just playing defense, because Siren is an insta-kill. And because Siren is an insta-kill, I'm just going to hold her in my hand. I need to be patient. I'll be able to play her soon, just not yet. AD is desperately trying to clear all of my units, so that way eventually he can run a Sleet Stompers in. All I have to do is hold out for a couple more turns. Looking at the other cards in my hand though, I don't really need Prime Oracle Bragda. It's going to get removed too easily, and it costs too much. I need Siren though, so I'm going to get rid of Prime Oracle Bragda. I'll use my Copperskin Rangers to blow up his units, and then I'm going to use the Azure Hatchers that I drew into to clog the field yet again. As long as he can't kill me, I'll win with Siren. There's only one possible way for him to win right now. If he has exactly Icicle Burst. Oh no. Zavanna? Sleet Stompers? Oh, he doesn't have it. And he doesn't have a way to get rid of my last Toad. Well, guys, it looks like this is going to be a good game. Siren, I choose you! And yes, that was a totally accurate siren sound. And that, guys, is how I got #1 in the world with Shadowfen Toads. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys, so much for the support. And as always, have a great day.